All right, well, we are back here with the iWealth podcast, and a friend of mine mentioned dollar cost averaging,
Yeah.
and I very quickly steered the conversation away because I didn't really know exactly what it was. But I figured once we got into the podcast, so explain it.
Is it at the grocery store or no?
It was, for a good friend.
Right.
So, but explain it to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, so dollar cost averaging, I've been doing this for 25 plus years. It's always been around. It's been a conversation piece, but a lot of people don't truly understand it.
Okay.
And
Like me.
On the surface, it's pretty easy to get. You put money in over time into your portfolios. So the best example of this is somebody that has a retirement plan or 401k or something. And every pay period, they pull money out, maybe your employer matches it, and it goes into an account. Okay. And it goes into a mutual fund. Let's just say one mutual fund that goes into there. And you are buying shares of that mutual fund, okay? So let's say the shares of the mutual fund are $10 a share, and you put $100 out of your paycheck in, you just bought 10 shares, all right? Throughout the course of the year, you're gonna have different share prices because that $10 a share is made up of all the stocks in that one mutual fund. And they're all gonna perform differently, and every day, more than likely, there's going to be a change in that price. And so now all of a sudden, next month you put your $100 in, and it's $5 a share because the stocks went down. Now you're buying 20 shares and not 10. And so you're dollar cost averaging your money in. And here's the bottom line, Matt. When you dollar cost average, you buy more shares on sale than not 100% of the time. You will buy more shares on sale, dollar cost averaging. So you go back and look at studies, and studies prove this out, that buying in that 401k, let's say, every month is better than you trying to hold on to cash and pick your time in the market. So it's at $10 a share today. I better not buy. I'm going to wait for 5, and then it goes to 12. That's kind of that timing thing again. And so we constantly talk to our clients about dollar cost averaging and just continuing to put money in month after month, month after month, month after month. It's just the best way to buy the market overall. And so, if the market goes down for 2 months, you're buying more shares. Who cares what your statement says? As long as it's going to get back to that $10 a share again someday. And if you have faith, it will. It always does. So dollar cost averaging, to me, is just one of the perfect ways to buy.
It's kind of like your analogy, like the drip idea, right? So you say dripping into the market, that's just another way of saying dollar cost averaging.
Right, yeah. If you had $10,000 that you just could put in the market today, or if it was something that you could do over the next 12 months, probably better to do it over the next 12 months and just stick it in today, unless it was a dip or something. But it's just so hard to time it that just take the guessing out of it and just every month dollar cost average in out of your paycheck, and you'll buy more shares on sale, and you'll wake up someday and you'll have a nice retirement account to retire from. So keep doing what you're doing if you got a 401k or something.
In a lot of ways, if I was to get this straight, based on what you've taught me before, that you drip it in, and then when you go to take it out, you kind of don't take it out in a big chunk. You just take little pieces of it out. Or is that not true when you take it out in retirement?
Yeah, so probably another conversation, but that's back to sequence of returns. And when you pull money out of an account, you don't want a dollar cost average out. And we can get into that in a different conversation that we have. And the reason for that is because dollar cost averaging out, if you have the first 3 years out of the gates when you retire, if the market's down, you're selling too many shares. And so you got to have a different plan when it comes to taking it out.
So it's two different approaches.
Two different, absolutely two separate deals.
Interesting.
But while you're accumulating, and you're in accumulation phase, you're working, you're accumulating, dollar cost average is 100% the best way to go.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and we will see you back here next time for the iWealth podcast.
All right. Thanks, Matt.